All right, welcome to Mac Bean Scottish Fitness. Kind of recap of my UPA Championship. I'm heading into work, getting that little OT in. So we went up Friday and weighed in, and I weighed well under. I was probably about 239 pounds. So went and had dinner. Dinner didn't work out too well. The place's food was, I don't know, below average. Let's put it that way. I didn't even finish the fish, and the place took care of me. But they really need to, get their food right. I might shoot them an email just personally to them, because they're in a business where if their food ain't right, they're not going to be in business. So next morning, I had the continental breakfast at the motel, which is okay. The meat is run smooth as always. A lot of great people there. Got to meet Dan Swift from Dan's Dungeon. Vietnam War vet. Been in the powerlifting business for a very long time. Got to talk to Dan Bell, one of the real elites of this business. I've known Dan probably for about 9 years now. We competed at the same meet, I think back in 2015 or 16-ish. Back when he was only squatting 800 pounds. He's now a 1,000-pound squatter, and he's on his way to Ireland to compete there, so wishing him good luck. Got to meet a bunch of other, Steve Webb and Robert and some other guys that were there from Dan's Dungeons, and Austin, who spotted me, and Nick Simmons, another senior, older than me, yuck, 2 years older, was there and did well. Appreciate Matt being the cameraman again. This is the second year he's been my cameraman there. I appreciate that. Man, I can look up to because he's 6'8". I had a really good time. Bill Carpenter runs a very, very nice, enjoyable meet. Definitely worth going to. The town is great. The Vault, place I recommend going to for either lunch or a couple drinks. Thank Tanner and Bella for the great service there at the bar. And food was excellent also. Definitely, I like Dubuque. It's one of the towns that I enjoy going to, just like I like going to Charleston, South Carolina, and Traverse City, Michigan. Some of those towns I just enjoy going to. Always have a good time there. So I opened up at 377 because I'm still fighting a sinus upper respiratory infection, or whatever you want to call it. It's taking a little bit out of me. I did get a solid, and I mean solid, 9 hours sleep last night. So that tells me my body was really fighting it. And I'll get a good night's sleep tonight because I'm only working 6 hours. So I'll be back home in time and get some plenty of rest. And I really want to start kicking workouts a little harder. I'm going to add about 30 minutes to my daily workout. And I'm thinking about starting each morning with, maybe a set of 30 or 40 push-ups. Just things to really get the blood moving. I've allowed myself to really kind of move slowly in the morning, and I think that's affected me. So nutrition is at the level it needs to be. I just need to kick the activity up a little bit. So I'll be heading to the gym about 30 minutes earlier than usual and make a more concerted effort. I don't know when my next lifting meet will be. If I start feeling better in that, maybe I'll do one in May or June. But otherwise, probably may not be until November. We'll see. It was fun. I do enjoy going out and competing, and it kind of reminds me one of the reasons why I work out as hard as I do. So, as I tell people, you need to have fun. This is my part of having fun. Opened up at 377, and it went up fine. Next lift, I went to 397. and that went up well. Then I jumped up to 407. And I just ran out of gas right at the very end. You know, just got to a certain point and stopped moving. So it is what it is. I'm not surprised because, number one, what you do in the gym and what you do in competition, it generally is about 20 pounds less. So that really, you know, correlated with what I was pushing, 425 with a touch and go. So what I will be doing is I'm going to change out my workouts. One workout will be high reps at like 225, 275, 315. And the other workout will be a lot of heavy paused sets. So I'll be just doing pause, lifting in the gym like I lifted in the competition. And we'll see how that goes. I think just you always got to remember what you did that worked, and you always got to change it up from time to time. Just, you know, to keep the body in the growth mode. Like I thought, he passed me and their front grill was flapping. But otherwise, I want to thank Bill Carpenter and UPA for running a very clean meet. No one got hurt. That was good. And it was fun watching Dan Bell, you know, bench. I think he went up to, squat, went up to 980 pounds. It is amazing he can do it. It really is. That's just, it's like superhuman, you know, incredible feats of strength, if you ask me, in my opinion. Otherwise, I'll be doing this again next year. I'll be going to the Arnold. I did qualify for the Arnold. So I will actually be competing during the next Arnold Classics. Another bucket list. So one was going to the Arnolds to watch. Next one is going to the Arnolds to compete. So I'm already looking forward to that. You know, life is good. Otherwise, a lot of other people there I met. A lot of competitors that did very well. Some very strong individuals, very focused to what they're trying to do. And it's the way to be. I mean, it's a fun time. So like I said, I may look for another meet to do, just kind of keep myself motivated. I'll pop online and look at a few. I mean, there is one next weekend in Missouri that I would have loved to went to. Just right there in St. Charles. I have a niece that lives there. But 2 in a row is really too demanding on yourself. I did one with 2 weeks apart, and I know how tough that was. Well, I do appreciate everybody that followed, everybody that watched. Yeah, there was no audio because I got that music playing. So there's really no way around that, but to give you an idea what a meet looks like. And otherwise, if I let it play, I get copyrights, and then they just block the video, and then no one's getting to see it. So I don't know how to really go around that one. It's not like I'm making a lot on those videos. I'm not. You know, if I make $1, I'll be lucky. And but just kind of get an idea what the venue is like, how everybody gets ready for this. You know, in the back, getting ready for prep for the weights and stuff like that. And just getting reacquainted with the community. I know one of my followers on Instagram says, "Oh man, I live in Dubuque. I would have came." And I don't know if I advertise that on Instagram enough. Maybe not. I'll do better next time. So Instagram or TikTok, I forget which one it was. So basically, I'm happy with the results. I always like to push more weight, but for how I felt, those are good weights, and I get to go to Arnold's. So everybody remember, get out in the sun whenever you can. You know, keep moving forward, exercise, rest, nutrition, and have fun. Until next time, which will be tomorrow, which I'll probably go in and do legs. I think tomorrow's going to be a legs day, maybe some arms too. We'll see how well it goes. Everybody have a great day.